Hey everyone, welcome to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Triple S. In today's supplemental numismatic news and information for the 9th day of April, 2025, I got a doozy for you today. You won't even believe it. I was so like, what? That I emailed DOGE, I emailed Paul Gilks, and I got to thank M. Ash for bringing this to my attention. Now, before I get into any of this, because this is like groundbreaking, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's a big number. Now let's get over here to it. I can't even believe I'm doing this today. It's just, is this real life? Now gold is up 92.90 to 30.87.70. Silver up 69 cents to 30.72. Platinum up $1.50 to 940.15, and palladium up $1.25 to 939.55. Oh, this is a parity's going on. It's rich. All right, over here, Dr. Copper's up 11 cents to 4.23 a pound, and over here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.39 for a quantity 1 through 39. They got you paying $37.10. That looks like, well, do you like it? Do you not like it? Could you get it cheaper? Now the buyback, that's right, the sell to them price is $31.80. Yeah, that's over, right? $1 more. All right, next up, this is it, folks. This is a big deal. This is Coin World, and it was dropped today, April 9th, 2025. This is not from April 1st at all. This is by Paul Gilks. Coin World, published April 9th, 7 a.m. this morning. And yeah, that was just 3 short hours ago. And it says here, the United States Mint, a profit-making bureau, is under siege from the Department of Government Efficiency, aka DOGE, right? Now it says here, since the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, was created, 300 positions have been trimmed from the United States Mint's payroll, with efforts to trim 300 more. And I think the Mint actually employs like 1,600 people. At least that's what it said on their website. And if that's the case, then they're, and they've cut 300. It could be down to 1,300, and an additional 300 makes 1,000 over at the United States Mint. And then we're already talking about how the San Francisco Mint could be sold off for its value in real estate, right? So that's a big deal. Now it says here, this is the gut punch right here, folks. I don't even know what this means. I emailed Mr. Paul Gilks and said, can I get a little bit more clarification on what this means, please? And he really, he was like, well, I don't know. Anything could happen at this point. But it says the Numismatic Product Division is being targeted for complete elimination. What? Boom. With revenue to be redirected from the Mint's Public Enterprise Fund for other purposes. What does that even mean? What? Is this thing still on? Am I here? Hello? All right, so here it is, folks. If the United States Mint's Numismatic Product Division is being targeted for complete elimination, okay, if it's gonzo, right? Well, then what's left? Circulation coins, bullion, right? Wow, does that mean the proof sets, the uncirculated sets, the commemoratives are all gonzo? Wow. Yeah, I got nothing right now. My jaw is on the floor, and typically, I am not at a loss for words, but I am now. It says here, the 1996 Mint reform legislation created the Public Enterprise Fund for placing revenue from all product sales that support the Bureau's operations. The fund forwards millions of dollars annually to the Treasury Department to help pay down the national debt. Now, if you're buying numismatic products from the United States Mint, wouldn't it be nice to actually get a tax break, of all the money you spent and they threw it back into the national debt? You're doing more than your part, more than your fair share, I would say. Mint revenue is generated from sales of numismatic products, bullion and related precious metal coins, commemorative coins, and circulation finished coins that are sold to the Federal Reserve for circulation distribution, which earns them seigniorage. Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's why they're talking about getting rid of the penny, and why they will probably be talking about getting rid of the Jefferson nickel soon as well. It's just one of those things. Now it says here, and this article is almost over, facilities under the U.S. Mint's control, and they're talking about this because they could be shut down, right? Especially if the numismatic products are taken away. Gosh, what does that even mean for the United States Mints going forward, right? How many of the Mint, look, if they only had circulating coins from now on, oh my goodness. Now imagine this, okay? If there's no more proof sets, no more uncirculated sets, where are you going to source those from? It's going to be like before the proof sets and uncirculated sets even existed. You're going to have to get them in circulation. And what does that do for coin roll hunting? I would imagine that the best examples going forward, if this actually does happen for our quarters and our circulating change, is that the best examples will be found in circulation, those original bank wrap rolls. and not in uncirculated sets going forward. And then talk about proof sets, silver proof sets, and fractional silver. Yeah, goodbye. All right, this is just too much. I can't even right now. Let me just keep on with this article. Look, anything's possible right now, right? This is good. These are all just words, right? Nothing has happened yet. Now it says West Point Mint, New York mints most coins in ongoing gold, silver, platinum, and palladium programs and gold commemorative coins. That's West Point Mint in New York. All right, now the West Point Mint headquarters, that's the administrative body, that's control center in Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia. Now it says here Fort Knox Bullion Depository in Kentucky holds the bulk of the nation's gold reserves, and I would say probably holds the bulk of their palladium, platinum, and other precious metals as well, not just gold. I don't think there's just gold in Kentucky. Now, here we go with the San Francisco treat right here. The San Francisco Mint says, I can't even right now. San Francisco Mint mints coins for the proof sets and silver versions of the silver proof sets, matte finish silver and presidential medals, proof versions of the commemorative coins, and American Eagle silver dollars when demand requires. That's bullion coins, right? Gosh, I can't even right now. Philadelphia Mint makes commemorative silver dollars, American Eagle silver dollars, and all denominations of circulating coins, uncirculated mint set coins, just like Denver, right? They strike uncirculated commemorative half dollars, all denominations of, and really, wouldn't it be fantastic to get those commemorative half dollars in a roll? Yes, please. Even if they're clad. I mean, come on. All denominations of circulating quality coins and coins for uncirculated mint sets. That's the end of the article. So let's bounce over here to the U.S. Mint at Denver. And what they don't tell you in the article is that the United States Mint at Denver also stores silver bullion. Yeah, they do make circulating coins, numismatic products, and commemorative coins authorized by Congress, those half dollars. But they don't talk about how the United States Mint at Denver stores griploads of silver bullion. So they're probably not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, here's the Philadelphia Mint, the nation's first mint, and this is probably the most prestigious. This one's not going anywhere. Provides a wide array of coins and manufacturing services. Philadelphia produces coin and metal dies. It mints circulating coins, numismatic products, including annual uncirculated coin sets, commemorative coins, and is authorized by Congress, and medals. Now, it says, in addition, the Philadelphia Mint employs the elite team of medallic artists who are entrusted with creating designs and sculptural models for the production of all the nation's coins and medals. And what does this even mean for the future of circulating coins? I mean, look, if we go digital, which I think is a really bad idea, I don't think that anybody should have digital money. I think we should have physical money, because if you don't hold it in your hand, in my opinion, you don't really own it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I tell you, U.S. Mint San Francisco, here's the one that they're talking about. And look, this is a tremendous building. It's on a lot of land. It's probably worth millions and millions of dollars. And, well, there might be some speculation as to, well, whose district this might be in, and that could be a reason why that this is being sold, and for the money and other reasons. Now, U.S. Mint in San Francisco plays an important role in our nation's coinage. Although it does not currently produce circulating coins, it mints clad in silver-proof set coins right there. And imagine those going gonzo. What is that going to do to the value of those? Oh my goodness. Anything out of San Francisco, right? The American Silver Eagles, the matte finish presidential silver medals, the commemorative coins. Yeah, all of it. The San Francisco Mint is not open to the public. And explore the videos. And look, just like the Fort Knox, right? Nobody's getting in there either, right? Oh man, here we go. Tours and locations. More than 1,600 employees work at 6 United States Mint facilities: Philadelphia, San Francisco, Denver, West Point, Fort Knox, and Washington, D.C. Now, if they get rid of the San Francisco Mint, golly, I can't even right now. They've already got rid of 300 employees. I don't know if that's actually demonstrated here. And an additional 300 would make that 1,000 or 1,300, depending. Wow, we are in new territory, folks. I can't even tell you. U.S. Mint West Point, look what they do here. All right, they have here West Point Mint stores silver, gold, and palladium bullion, as well as mints, American Eagle proof and uncirculated coins in gold, silver, and platinum, American Buffalo gold bullion coins, commemorative coins as authorized by Congress. You know those gold ones? Yeah, those are nice. Let's keep on keeping on. Fort Knox, no visitors. You know what's going on there. Yeah, that stores precious metal bullion reserves, not just gold, I would think. Now, keep on keeping on. United States Mint headquarters. I don't think this one's going anywhere unless they consolidated this and moved it into the Philadelphia Mint. Now, wouldn't that be something? Whoopsies. Yeah. Anything's possible at this point, folks. Anything is possible. Now, with that said, Let's go to the plus ones. I've yammered for way too long on this subject because you know what? We really don't. It's a definite possibility of a firm maybe. It's just words right now, and really, could it happen? Yeah, absolutely. It could absolutely happen. Will it happen? We don't know. But what should we do in the meantime? I would start focusing, and myself, I'm going to start focusing on San Francisco. Anything minted in San Francisco is definitely going to be looked after, sought after, and probably hoarded sooner than later, I would think, as soon as this news comes out. Now, with that said, here it is, conformity. This is, conforming, right? Being any conformist, nonconformist. And now, if you want people to think you are wise, just agree with them. But remember this, where many go, no grass will grow. And don't you want your grass to grow? Come on now. All right, now over here to 39's fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. I don't even know what this is anymore. I don't know if it's Master Puppets or, well, I'll just leave it on there. Whatever this is, that's what you're going to get. Stacker out.